Hey guys, this is John, and I'm playing PawnHash in the 1-minute pool in ICC. This is the first game of the session, and PawnHash is playing a King's Indian attack. Let's take here, and then maybe play b6. This looks kind of dangerous in view of the diagonal. He can play e5, but we'll quickly get our bishop on the long diagonal too. I wonder if he'll ram the pawn with e6. He does. Okay, so queen c7 maybe, and I'll try to quick play rook a d8 and cover the knight. Where am I going from here, though? I guess I'll just pin him to start. Knight a5? How does he defend that knight? Knight here, I guess. Okay, let's play f4. Just cause some ruckus. Queen e4 he has. Okay, first let's take, and then go knight back to f6. He might be kind of weak down here. Let's take once. Takes with the knight. I'm going to try to get back on this diagonal. Maybe queen c6. Let's give a check. Bring the rook up. Maybe rook h5. Rook h5 is now a threat. He's got to be really careful. If he takes here, I have rook h5 in between move. And if the queen moves, oh, he has queen e4. Duh. Okay, well, this is still okay for us, but not as good as it could have been. Let's play g5. Break up his pawns. Okay, I think bishop here is all right. Let's take here and threaten this pawn at least. Okay.
Time warning.
H5. We got to go for counterplay. No other way to put it. Counterplay must be achieved. That's a knight. That is a hanging knight.
Check.
Let's go after this pawn first.
Check.
This guy's really fast.
Check.
If I recall correctly.
Check. Check.
All right, so we won that game. Back in the pool. All right. This is the guy I commented that was like a pawn hash brown. Pawn hash. We're playing this session in the morning. It's almost 10:30 a.m. A rare morning session for me. I play almost all my chess in the afternoons and evenings because I'm really not a morning person. I can be if I want to. I much prefer to play in the afternoons and evenings. Like my brain just works much more efficiently at those times. But it's kind of cool playing at this time because you end up playing a lot of European players that otherwise you wouldn't play at other times. Like, yeah, we got someone, what is this, Faroe Islands? Yep, Faroe Islands and the Netherlands. Gonic is the next opponent. I'm going to play g6 again. I've been playing a lot of this fianchetto stuff.
Check.
It's just much easier to play in bullet. f5. So we're playing the Jinji. The good old Jinji. My opponent does not seem to know what to do against the Jinji. He hasn't felt its power before. Yeah, so here we try to go after this pawn on c4. This is the plan. Let's go here just to defend this guy. I'm going to... No, I'm not going to castle. I'm going to take this first. And then maybe... now we probably should castle. We're allowing knight f7, but I'm hoping this is like not that big of a deal. I've given up the exchange before in this line and had it work out okay, so I'm hoping it's fine. Let's take... Go here. I guess we'll take this way. Oh man, this is awful. Bishop f1 is strong.
Check.
Bishop f1 would be killer right now. Swap with me? Please don't see bishop f1. Oh,
Check.
Man. Oh man. You could take e7.
Check.
Maybe we can win this? Maybe? Okay. We're going to run our a-pawn. Oh, he has... No, he doesn't have that. Okay, never mind. Thought for a moment he might have had something in defense.
Time
I guess
warning.
we push our a-pawn pretty quick. b5. Let's get these pawns rolling. How's he going to stop them? I think we win. We have this move.
Check.
Yeah, you can't stop both these pawns. Yeah, we win.
Check. Check.
Okay. Power of the queenside majority. All right, back in the pool. Shade. We're playing the Shade Meister. Not to be confused with Frozen Shade, who's also a Grandmaster. Ooh, QGD. QGD by transposition. Bishop f5 is possible. Let's just go knight ge2. Queen f3 is a line too to try to get into an endgame, but we'll play it like this. H4 maybe? Looks interesting. Try to go h5 or stick a knight on f5 soon. Yeah, like this knight's coming in. Knight b4, I suppose. Let's play a3 just to stop knight b4. I'm going to castle and then play for g4. We're barreling ahead. We're not stopping for anything. We're going to use that as cover. Hide our king. This is going to be fun. Let's take here. And if g6, can we take here? This looks like it's got to be winning somehow. Maybe not, because our knight is going to be hanging on f5. Ah, but I can take on f6, so if he takes my queen...
Check.
Yeah, I think it was winning. I could have played rook d to g1 on the previous move, actually. But this is still winning anyways. It's a good defensive move. We'll go here and just win that rook in the corner.
Check.
Yeah, I think he's busted still, but... I don't know. Maybe it's a bit in doubt. Nah, this is winning. Okay, let's take here.
Time warning. Check.
He's coming in.
Check.
He's trying desperate stuff. We're just going to defend.
Check. Check. Check.
King f3
Checkmate.
and rook g3 checkmate. Yeah, I think if right back here, so after I played bishop takes g7, if he takes my queen, we'll calculate this in our head. So c takes d3, bishop takes f6 check. If he runs to h7, I think rook g7 is winning. So let's say he runs to f8 instead, but then I have knight h6. It's a key move. And we're threatening rook g8 mate, and there's not much he can do about it. There's not anything he can do about it, actually. And the bishop on f6 would control the flight square. So let me just show you that before we fire up our next game.
Check.
This is fun. Mutual attacks. Fun type of game to play, especially when you're the one who has the quicker attack. So right here, if he takes the queen, we take here check. If king h7, this is just winning. I mean, after this, he's caught in a windmill. Also, there's probably forced checkmate somehow. Yeah, like this would be forced mate. King h7, here, checkmate.
Checkmate.
So if he goes to f8, then this should be winning. I mean, I could repeat the position with bishop g7 check, but I think knight h6 is just nice. And yeah, he's coming down. I'm coming down to g8. And he has no checks or anything. Okay, let's get back in the pool. Sorry, let me resize this board real quick. Bring on the next opponent. This looks like an exchange Slav. It looks like a Torre instead. Black's queen, perhaps in some trouble. Iturrizaga. Wow, we got an opponent here. 25-56. Quite the opponent. All right, let's do this against this line. I always forget to play this way against this line, and it has cost me in the past. Let's play e3. Just castle. I wonder if queen b6 is an issue, but might not be relevant. Eduardo Iturrizaga. Seems like a strong player. Do I have this move? Can I sneak it in? Has to play queen back to d8. Okay, let's continue with c5. I guess I'm going here. Oh, he's closing it down. Probably rightly so. I want to maneuver my knight in somewhere, but I can't go to d3, unfortunately. Maybe I'll just try to play it to e5 instead. That's probably the better plan. Because I think he more or less has to take it soon. Okay, let's go here, anticipating... Well, actually, that might not have been a good move for us. I'm going to go here. If he plays rook a8, I can take on b4 at least. Let's just do this. h6, maybe? We're attacking now. If we can get knight g4, f6 in, we're golden. Play c6. Let's go here. Just defend that b3 pawn. There's got to be some sort of breakthrough. He's opening himself up too. He's in time pressure now. Let's play king h2. We'll just tuck our king away. It's an annoying move to meet. Let's go here. Let's push. d7. Let's take here. I'm coming in. He can take h6 if he wants.
Check.
Oh yeah, we got this move in. All right. Well, we got something going against his king. That helped a lot in that game. GulfTown is the next opponent. I can never remember what that flag is. Hungary. It's like, it's much wider compared to a lot of the other flags on ICC. Take d5. Okay, we'll play solid. This probably gives white a slight edge though, but it's all right. Let's go queen d7 now. I do think he has a nice position. Slight edge, I'd say. e4, perhaps? I gotta take this way to defend the a7 pawn. At least he can't put a rook on c1 right away. He is going to try to play rook c1 next move. Can I do this? He can take b7. Can still take b7.
Check.
All right, so we've lost a pawn. But we haven't lost hope. Ooh, he can just take that. My mistake. Let's try to get a cheap shot in with check and then bishop f1 and bishop h3. Sneaky idea, right? I'm still trying to cheap shot him. Not looking like he's going to fall for it. He just needs to play a move like h4. Yeah, something like that. Let's hide our king. d4, maybe? Let's go here first. Maybe I can try to set up like a... Okay, let's do this. Set up some sort of queen takes g3 idea. It'd be tough. Well, at least now I'm kind of attacking him, I suppose.
Check.
Yeah, that's sufficient to win. You just play queen b7. All right, I'm going to resign this game. Good game, GulfTown. Back in the pool. But yeah, that tactic, when I played queen a4, would have been nice if he had just taken. Then I could play the queen to the back rank and bishop to h3. Knight c6, okay. Don't see that move too often. Let's go knight here and kind of maneuver. Try to prepare c5. Let's go bishop e3 in preparation for this. So he'll play probably f4, yeah. Let's go here and try to shut down any potential attack he has on this other side of the board. I definitely like this. Now I can swing the rook over to h1 whenever I want, like so. Let's take first. If he takes, I think b5 is a good reply. But then again, he's pretty solid. Let's try to maneuver this knight into c4. This is a weird position. Now I want to move my queen and maybe go... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess just infiltrate, continue infiltrating. My rook is coming to h1 next move. But his knight is coming to f6 at the same time. Guess we'll go here. I am threatening to take on e5. Let's get this out of the way. He covered that, though. a4, defend this pawn. We need a breakthrough of sorts. It's not easy to come by, though. Let's get our king over here. Where it's going is a mystery. Maybe I'll take on c5, actually. Let's do this. I'm not sure this should work, but it's getting to the point in the game where he's low enough on time where I think I can give it a shot, at least. I can go in c7.
Check.
No more checks for him. Let's just push this pawn. Is he going to take e4? How's he going to stop this pawn?
Check.
I didn't see that move.
Check.
But it might not matter.
Check.
No more checks. Just like no more tears.
Check. Check.
Just bring
Check.
this back for defense. Okay. That was a strange game because I was probably getting outplayed for most of it. I mean, he defended pretty well. He found a good way to reorganize. I was down a pawn, but like right around here, I thought I might have good play because he hasn't developed any of his queenside pieces. Well, he did, but then he undeveloped. Playing Iturrizaga again. Let's play e6, semi-Slav. Play this line. See if he plays e4. He does not. Eventually playing for c5 is good in these positions. We're going to have to accept these hanging pawns in order to do so. I got to stop knight f5, hence that move. Okay, let's just do this. I think like maybe getting the knight to f8 to e6 is good. Trade with me a little bit. And he could check here. Didn't want to though. Knight e4. Kind of running around without much of a plan at the moment. These pawns are really weak. g6. He could probably sack here if he wants. It'd be very interesting. Let's just do this to reinforce. He can take here now, though. Or there, yeah. I'll go here to defend b5. Let's come in here and attack e3. Gotta open this up.
Time warning.
Gotta do it. Okay, now I get queen takes d4 in, assuming he takes my rook. Ooh, that could be really good. He sees it now. That's why he's pausing. Oh, yeah. Let's take here first. Hitting the rook. It was a nightmare to defend. Yikes.
Check.
Let's take here.
Check.
Oh boy, I didn't see that.
Checkmate.
Oh man, queen takes f7. Yeah, I completely did not see that move. All right. That actually would have been interesting to go back and look at. I probably shouldn't have closed that game so fast, but... Oh, you can go d5. d5 is playable for white, or for black. I might not play it, though. Let's go here. Let's go queen over. A3 is good, though. Not sure why I'm allowing A3 to happen. NiceToMove. Okay, let's defend the B pawn, first and foremost. Reposition the rooks. Go H3, maybe eventually F4. First, let's drop this knight back. I'm hitting D6 by playing this move. Maybe stick the knight in on B4. He can play knight to B3 if he wants. See if we can swap. F4. This move had to be played sooner or later. Okay, now I like this because I can go E5 and maybe get knight E4 in. He needs to undermine with F6 like ASAP. Let's go here. What to do now though? Okay, let's take that. We'll take here. Bring the rook over. Now we reposition the rooks again.
Time warning.
They need to go to the center. Oh, that's an annoying move though. Let's get our king out of the way. We're relying on the weakness of this knight on d7. Oh, he has that move at the end. That is super annoying. Because if I had played
Check.
king to g1, he was going to play bishop b4 anyways. So couldn't really do that. Let's go here.
Check.
All right, lost on time. I'm going to play 2 more games, then call it a session. Let's go back and take a look at that game that I had against Iturrizaga, because I probably missed a mate or something right at the end. So right here, I took on d4 check. He went here. I took on f4. I mean, queen e3 leaps to mine immediately, but then king d1. I thought it'd be savvier to take on f4 first. So we get this position. Queen takes e5 would have been the best move there. I could just take his knight Yeah, that would have definitely been easiest. Okay. Okay, so we're playing the doorpost, and we're kind of playing like a reversed Benoni of sorts. We'll try to get the bishop into h3 and trade. It's creating a weakness on c3, I've noticed. Ooh, that drops a piece.
Check.
Yeah, we straight up win the bishop. We can
Check.
do that first. Let's just trade the queens. Why not? I think the knight coming into d5 is also very nice, too. We have like a complete blockade of the position. I can actually probably maneuver and... Like, now I'm going to go attack his g-pawn. He's just having to defend all over the place. g3 is going to fall.
Check.
Let's drop this back. Okay, we'll go here. Okay, just come over. Attack that h-pawn. Now he loses the rook on f1. f4, winning more material.
Check.
Okay, just g5 is good. All right, he resigns. Did I say one more game? We'll play one more. Iturrizaga is still around. This guy, I think, is probably 2,600 FIDE. Let's check his finger notes. According to his finger notes, he has a classical FIDE rating of 2612, a rapid of 2,700, and a blitz of 2,728. Those are some pretty gaudy numbers. Could be old, though. Those could be old ratings. People don't exactly, like, update their finger notes regularly. At least most people. Quintiliano R. from Brazil. I've been playing a lot of South American players and Central American players too on ICC. I wonder if there's been an influx of that in recent years. It's just interesting. ICC is such an international server. It's really cool. Maybe a5 is decent for him. If he takes on c3, I do have bishop d2. So that's nice. Let's take here. Rook e1 maybe. You can bring this bishop into d3. That is a bit annoying. But I think for now, trying to exchange the dark square bishops is a good goal. So like bishop f6 or bishop h6. Knight's a little bit awkward over here, but should be okay. f3. Okay, we'll come in with the bishop. He's attacking my rook. Better move that. But I guess even like him taking the rook wasn't such a bad deal for me. I need a way to attack, but it's not coming easily to mind. Probably f4, f5. Meanwhile, he's going to be pushing that pawn. He's doing a good job of defense.
Check.
Take there. I want to go g4. No, I probably should have taken on f5.
Time warning.
Okay, I got to take on f5. Hope for the best. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, resign that game. All right, let's tabulate the results. So we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games, and we won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 and 3. Rating didn't move much. We might still be slightly on the best list. I've been just hanging around the bottom or slightly off the best list. Leverage is still up there, 28, 22. Wow. Huh. Doesn't lose a game. Impressive. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll be back tomorrow with another bullet video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.